Oh, phone call. 91 Gadgets, Roger. Let's see you. Get some experience. Go. Put it on speaker and come over here. What's up, guys? Oh, that's it. 91 Gadgets, speaker.
91 Gadgets.
Quítale el square. There you go. 91 Gadgets.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, did you guys replace iPhone screens?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, I'm calling from screenbuyer.com.
Say
We buy and
nothing.
recycle broken screens, and I was checking if you have some that you can purchase.
Say, we'll talk. We'll call you
Oh,
back.
I'll call you back. Thank you.
Oh, thanks you.
Well, I didn't know what to say.
So they're trying to get us to recycle our screens. It's cool. We have different sources. Some people come to us and they'll buy our screens, our recycle screens. But okay, so first things first, guys. I'm gonna go over to first of all, we don't have a delay anymore. That's perfect. Go to our YouTube thing and start the whatever monetization stuff. Anybody here? Anybody watching? Anybody? They brought us this iPhone 11 Pro, which is boot looping, as you guys can see down here. It just keeps turning on and off. Let's go and see. One thing about Mac, guys, I cannot do Mac is because, you know, with Windows you have a clipboard, you know, where it saves everything you copied for the last 20 copies, I think. And here, you know, I have to go open another video, copy my keywords every single time, instead of just opening my clipboard and it's right there. Same with the iPhones. Okay, there you go. We are on. Welcome back, whoever was watching. Edmundo, what's up? What's up? Oh, maybe Face ID. Don't talk to me about Face ID. You know, they have, I think there's a new tool, guys, where you can swap out Face ID, the serial number or whatever. So this thing is boot looping. The good thing is that she's willing to repair front and back. There it is. There's a label made by our POS system. First things first, we're gonna start opening this thing up, and we're gonna just plug in a battery. So bottom screws. We're gonna heat it up. I don't know if this phone has been replaced. It looks like it's a good screen, and the only way to get like really good screens like this, all cracked and still working, is by a good quality screen or original.
So you're removing the screen protector?
Just the screen. It doesn't have a protector.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm removing the screen carefully because if we can recycle it, that'd be cool. If it's original. The Love Ranger, welcome. Welcome back. Every time I start a live, I'm going to mention my subscription, guys. I'll mentor you. You have my personal number. Yeah. It's on the description. You'll support our channel. Kind of like a Patreon, but, you know, since I build sites, I just build my own thing. Alright, so yeah, it looks like this is original because the adhesive is really on there good. Okay, careful. So we can see if we can recycle it. I don't think they're paying much for these anymore, but still. Careful, careful. I don't want to damage the display. The least you stick that pick in, the less likely you're prone to breaking it. Good, I don't think I damaged any of the OLED in there. And you'll get used to these picks and how to use it, not too hard in, and kind of hold it at a certain angle. You'll kind of get used to it. So this one opens sideways this way. Alright, water damage indication. It doesn't look like there's any water in there. Okay. Well, hopefully... Okay, it's still boot looping, you guys can see. Okay. Let's take off the screw. This is a wide tip or Mercedes. Let's unplug the battery first. And I learned this with my friend's phone, that this battery has a connector right here. Alright, there's one connector there. Excuse my dirty hands, guys. I was working on my car. That's one reason I don't like working on cars. And there's a connection down here also. So let's go ahead and...
For the battery?
Yeah, for the battery. Ask me how I found out. I did my friend's phone and I was like taking the battery and I tore it. I'm like, what the... All because I didn't watch a YouTube video. And I didn't look at the new part. A lot of times it's good to just look at the new part and you'll see that there's two connections. Okay, well, you need to unplug it twice, right? For example, I have a battery right here. See how it has two connections?
Yep.
I didn't see it. I didn't do that. You should do that anytime you have a new... And there's two connectors right there. Which one is it? Well, I'm going to do this here. It looks like... It looks like it's the first one. Yeah, what the heck? Alright. Let's unplug it. There it is. Okay. Let's plug in this battery. Let's see if we can do it without having to remove the old one. It's going to be kind of difficult because of the two connectors. Let's move this connector out of the way. There's the first one. Alright. And this is just so that we can determine if it was just the battery that needs to be replaced. Come on. Come on, guys. Alright, there's one connector. One more to go, man. Wish me luck on this one. How am I going to get this sucker in there? You get this one out of the way first, right? You see that one?
Yeah.
I got it out of the way. Now I don't want to down it. The battery could still be good on that one. Woo. Or I might just remove the battery. Who cares, huh? So I'm not struggling. Oh, there, I got it. Woo! That was easy. Okay, guys, it's on there. I just didn't want to remove the battery, go through all that trouble. You know, sometimes it's hard to remove, right? Let's turn it on. I'm pressing that power button up at the top. Okay, sometimes iPhones are weird. You have to turn it on with the charger for some reason. Okay, maybe the battery is not plugged in properly. Maybe this battery is no good. Alright guys, you know, let's stop being lazy is my word, right? I don't even know if this is plugged in properly. It should be. Why is it not turning on? Let's see. Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Let's see if it boot loops. Then that tells me that it's not the battery. Yeah, so we have a different battery and it's still boot looping, right?
Not sure. Yeah.
You see?
it is.
So we have the other battery connected, and we didn't have to do all that other work, right? Of removing the old one, putting a new one, because it's still boot looping with the even with the new battery. John F, congrats on the 15,000 subscribers. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I know I saw it going from 14,999 and then boom, 15. I'm like, nice. It's all organic. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Guys, it's still boot looping. So that's good news for her in a way because she doesn't have to buy a new battery. But it could also be bad news. It could be something more expensive than just the battery, okay? Let's plug in her old battery. Actually, not yet. We're going to leave that battery till later because we're going to unplug her screen. Hopefully her screen is the one that's shorting things out. So let's continue to diagnose this thing. Guys, I'm charging $69.99 for diagnostics now. I went from $40 to $69. And you know why? Because I ask my customers, like some people come in, they're like, hey, my charging port's not working. So I look at it, I clean it, and then I charge $40 one time when I was like, oh, I can't do 69, even though some people were already paying the 69. But sometimes I feel like bad charging. And so I asked the guy, here's $40. Let me ask you something. Would you have paid if I charged you 69? And he was like, of course, 59, 69, it doesn't matter. I needed it. I was like, okay, cool. So guys, don't be afraid to charge, man. I mean, we know a lot just doing this. They're not doing it. Yeah, somebody else can do it, but let them go somebody else. They're here with you. All right. Perfect. So now we're going to unplug this. Actually, let's see. Edmundo said maybe Face ID. Let's start with this first. This is responsible for this the speaker where people, you can hear people with your ear. And also sometimes that when that's broken, the Face ID won't work. So let's try it just without that. And this is diagnosing process of elimination, okay? So we already tried the battery. It's still not working. So now let's plug it back in. Now we're plugging it in without that component plugged in. Maybe that's what's shorting out. Okay. I'm going to hold it with my hand so it doesn't go and touch things. You see? It could short some stuff out. I'm going to hold it right here. All right, let's turn it on. Okay, let's see. It looks like it's going to work. It looks like it's going to work, Miguel.
That's great news.
Yeah. It's stuck on the Apple. It's loading up.
Okay, I understand now. So first, you were... Oh, there it is.
There it is, guys. Perfect. Now, we can replace this piece, okay? But Face ID won't work, you see? Face ID unable to what? Unable to activate Face ID on this iPhone. So, sometimes you just gotta unplug and plug things. So let's give her a chance at saving some Face ID. Alright, we're gonna unplug this again, which is a battery. We're gonna just clean that area where that connector goes. We're gonna clean this connector. Alright. Now without this piece, I don't believe she'll be able to hear anybody. Alright. She's gonna have to put it on speaker. So let's plug this in and hopefully it works. Sometimes it's just dirty or something. So there's that. Plug in the battery. Alright, so we're gonna turn it on again and see if that fixed it. Just unplugging it and plugging it back in. Maybe there's a little piece of dirt or dust or something. Look at that nail with motor oil. That's gross. Look at these nails. Guys, cars suck to work on. This is weird. See, like, I think it is shorting something out because it's not letting, it doesn't want to even boot. So let me unplug the battery again and plug it back in. So weird. Phones and computers are weird, guys. Unplug it again from here and from down here. Boom. Press the power button so you can flush all that energy it has stored in there. 5 seconds. Cool. Alright. Now that flushing of the energy that I learned with computers, you know. They say unplug the computer. Press the power button for 5 seconds so it can turn off, discharge all the energy it has in it. So I just applied the same thing to this. I didn't learn that anywhere else. Ready? Here we go. That is so strange, man. Now I'm gonna try by unplugging that component again, and maybe that's what's gonna really tell us that. Unplug the batteries or battery connectors. Unplug this component. Alright. Plug in the battery.
So it's the Face ID?
Yeah, it's that little speaker right there. Alright, turn it on. Yeah, it's gonna be this. I hope I have that. If not, wait, did she give us a number where we can call her
she
to?
did.
Not, maybe it's this number?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good.
I told her that that was
That's
the
so
number
smart.
she has. Yeah, so we can contact her.
And this is for an iPhone XR, so this is similar to what we need for this 11 Pro. You see this? It's not gonna fit it because it's for a different model, but that's what we're looking for. 11 Pro. No, I don't have it. I would remove it from this phone that I have here for sale. Okay, this is an 11 Pro. But then I'll lose Face ID on this one because it has to be the original one. Okay, so just a quick explanation on that. Right? This little piece right here. Let me see. Yeah, it's on now. That little piece, which is this piece, right? It contains a chip on there. Let me see. The chip is somewhere in here. Let me see, where is it? I want to say the chip is like in there. Okay? And Apple for the last 3 years, they haven't let us, we have some tools to copy certain other serial numbers, right? Where you can plug in the old one, read it, it reads the chip, get the new one, and writes the code, right?
Yeah.
From that old chip to this one. Face ID works. So there's barely one device that came out. I don't know if it works yet. I don't know if they tried it. I saw that it came out where you can transfer the serial number to this. So until then, until that actually works, we're left with replacing this part. Okay? And she will lose Face ID. Okay, because this part is your speaker. You see, that's where the sound comes out from. And it goes in your ear. So we can replace it, but she won't have Face ID until that serial number is copied over, or until you take it to microsoldering under the microscope, remove that old chip from that old part, and you
Put it
solder on
the
here.
Original.
Put it on the new part. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's one way of fixing Face ID. Okay? Any questions so far, guys? We've figured out this thing right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start replacing the screen. So I'm going to unplug this. Good to know she doesn't need a battery, you know? Even though it's more money for us. I'm not looking forward to removing this thing. I don't know. Sometimes there's certain things I don't like to do, you know? I would probably have more money if I was okay with everything. Alright, so we're going to start by removing this. And Roger just did his iPhone X, so it's a similar thing. Got to see what kind of heads they are. These are Ys. I almost did the Phillips. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And for now, what I'll tell her would be, hey, I don't have that part. Are you okay with being without your phone for 1 day? And hopefully she says yes. If she says no, we'll give her phone with a new screen, new front, new back. And when the part comes in, we'll call her to bring it back, so that way we can replace that
Does
part.
it make sense to contact her now and let her know about the other
Yeah,
issue with the...
Yeah, it could make sense right now.
I mean, before you replace the screen.
Yeah, it would make sense to do it.
Because she's going to be losing Face ID, right?
Yeah, she'll be losing Face ID regardless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is good to tell customers, before you do any more work. Again, the same way, like when I don't test the parts, I just go with it. And you mentioned something before, Miguel, the law of attraction, remember?
Yep.
So in my head, I'm like, yeah, she's going to do it no matter what. Like, I'm so confident. And most of the time, I don't think I ever had somebody not just like that. Like that Samsung with the bottom thing. I'm like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Boom. I'm so confident. So I'm just going to kind of, what's it called? Like, get advanced in this and start doing the screen. And it's so cool because I ordered an extra 11 Pro by accident. So I have extra ones. But we will call her. These are... Here we go. Yeah, let's... Should we call her now? Let's see. Okay. Let's see if she could be without her phone. Oh, also, I'm going to see how much we're going to get credit for hers because it looks like it's the original screen. Let's go check our supplier. Recycle program. 11 Pro. Ooh, look at that.
Yep.
Nice.
I see it.
Okay, good. So let's call her real quick. Let's go to our POS. And her number is in there. Sale history. Held receipts. Angel Rain, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep doing that. I go to this one. That's right here. I need to do something about this.
Hello?
Hi, Angel Rain.
Yeah.
Hey, with your 11 Pro. So we have good news. It's not your battery, so your battery's okay. It's not water damaged, so that's also good.
Okay.
There's a piece on the screen that's inside your screen, and it's responsible for the speaker, like your ear. You know how when you put the phone to your ear and you talk to people?
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how that got damaged. It's shorting out your phone. So the only thing is replacing that will lose your Face ID. Do you use Face ID?
No, I don't really use that.
Okay. So if you're okay with not having Face ID, we can just replace that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and then I'll try to see if I can figure out what's wrong with it. Maybe it's something in there that maybe I can just fix it. But other than that, yeah, we can just swap your screen and the back, and then you won't have the Face ID. That's it. Do you need your phone today?
What?
Do you need your phone today? Like absolutely necessary to have it today?
No, not today. If you have like other people, like it's fine.
It's not really that. It's just that part, the one that we found out was shorting out your phone. We don't have it in stock. I can try to get it, but if I cannot get it today, I'll have to order it and I'll get it here next day.
Yeah, that's fine. No, you can just call me whenever it's ready. Like whether it's today or tomorrow or like the next day, it's totally fine.
Perfect. That's so awesome. Thank you so much. I'll keep you notified as soon as I have it ready, okay?
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
Here's
Thank you.
mine.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, these type of customers are cool, right? So there you go. I'll see if I have someone, or maybe Mark has one. That way it could be ready today for her. So maybe because the only other option would be, I didn't even tell her how much that costs. That's like an extra $49 or $40.
Well, she was okay if you had to replace the battery, right? So
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
It's about
True.
the same.
Let's go see. Where is it? iPhone 11. And I'm talking about part plus labor would be that much, because I think the part's like cheap. But let's see. Is it this one? Right here. See?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. So an extra $40 is fine to do that. So we'll have to order it, and then, because we're already in the phone, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times what I do is somebody brings in they just need that replaced. I'll probably charge about $69.99.
Yeah.
Or because it's cheap. But if they are doing their screen, then I'll offer this also for $69 but 50% off.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's already opened, and you're gonna transfer it anyways. But we'll see. It's good to have the POS, because that way we'll know. You can go guide yourself how much that. But I don't know if I have that in there yet. Event Pro earpiece. No, I don't have it in there yet. Speaker. Nothing yet. So I need to add all of these for everybody. Here's the iPhone X ear speaker flex with proximity. See,
Mm-hmm.
we can base ourselves on this one. That one's $89. So for her, I'll do $89, but half off because I already have it opened and swapping it anyways. So it's $45, right? So I was right on there. Okay, cool. So that's that. She's not in a hurry, which is good. It gives us time to go laser it and pick the glass. That's amazing. She's pretty chill, right? Okay. So, guys, for this phone, I'm not gonna finish. Well, dang it. Okay. I'm not gonna do the back glass yet, guys. The reason, I'll probably just go get it lasered, but the reason I'm not doing it yet is because I want to have the front already installed. And I'm not going to reinstall the front until I have this piece, because then I'll have to open it again to install this piece, and it makes no sense to open it. Roger.
Yeah.
Edmundo says, "Wake up, Roger." So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to just take it like this with no screen or anything. I'm going to go laser the back. Then by tomorrow, I'll have this piece right here, the working one. And then I'll install the screen, right? Close it up, everything good. And now I can start picking the back, because the screen will give us more support. When you start picking it. Without the screen, it's a little more wobbly, because there's nothing holding this
you're
in.
Risking the
Yeah.
actual components on the inside.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is, if we do the back glass first, then you have to wait for it to dry 20 minutes. And who wants to wait 20 minutes to go ahead and start doing the screen? You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes sense. But okay, so guys, it was this, Mundo called it Face ID. Sure enough, it was it. Anything else? 30 seconds counting, starting now. Any questions for Miguel? Or for Roger?
No, I'm good.
You're good? Maybe I should do this while somebody... Boom, boom, boom. Kind of don't cut my face all the time, huh? Should you check battery percentage? You know what? That's good. I should. I could, actually. I could, if I wanted to upsell a battery, right? Or if I wanted to try to get more money or provide uh, exceptional customer service and, oh, we're checking your battery percentage, all that. Okay, that's cool.
But you did that with the phone on, right?
Yeah.
And you need the passcode to
Yep.
put it up, right?
Yep. So I would call her and tell her, hey, can we get your passcode so that we can check the battery percentage? I usually like to do that when they're here so they can see for themselves, you know, oh, the percentage is 89 or 91. And I also don't really check it unless they bring it in for a battery issue. I don't want to mess with anything they didn't come in for, you know, unless it's unless I need money. You know. Moondozer, what do you think? Should we check it real quick? Call her up. You know. Pro.
So you said this is like a 2-year-old phone, right?
Yeah, I think these came out like maybe 2019 or 20. That's 3 years. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Anything else, guys? Roger, wake up. Mundo's saying to wake up again. No, I'm playing. So Roger was able to take his phone apart, put it all back together. Roger, everything was good?
Yeah.
All the screws, you put them in the right place?
Yup.
All right, let's see. What else can I have you do? Go, can you give this to him? Go open that, Roger. Figure out, watch a YouTube video. It looks like it should need service by now. True, because it's a little bit old, right? You know, I'll check it once she comes in. Then, man, should I tell her? You know what? This is the thing. You put a new battery, it's going to say battery, unknown battery, you know? Because Apple doesn't let you serialize things. Again, I think you have to swap out a chip from the old battery, which is the original battery, to the new battery. Otherwise, you're going to get that message that says battery not genuine, or you can't determine if it's genuine. Hey, Mundo said he saw you throw some screws away, bro. You cheating, bro? So, guys, see, I don't want to have that issue. Like, what if her battery at 89% is okay, but our batteries, you know, because they're aftermarket, what if one of them's, like, wrong, and then now it's heating up or overheating? You know, I don't want to have that issue.
But that's the original one, right?
The one that she has?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one she has is original.
Yeah, but I think it is good to check it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
if she's doing, like, what if it's at the threshold, right, where it's going to start failing? So she brought it to repair, right? And that's going to fail again in a month or so.
You think it's good to check it?
I do think so. Yeah.
Okay, so then now one thing that we were talking about right here with Mundo is I have this one. Okay, I replaced. It's the same exact phone.
Yep.
Right. Now my friend brought me this phone. He had me fix it for him, and then he sold me the phone. So I bought it, and the thing is, when we replaced his battery, it started overheating when you charge it, okay? And now there's sometimes you have these issues with aftermarket batteries. But not only that, you know, check this out. You go to the settings, and you go to battery health. Okay, important battery message. You see that?
Yeah.
What? It's not even there no more? What happened? Important battery. It doesn't even tell you anymore. But what it says is unrecognized part, you know? And then Apple words it so perfectly where it says, we are unable to verify if it's a genuine Apple part or if the installation of this battery was done correctly. Así como te tiran bajo, you know what I'm saying? Te la tiran en gacho. So the customer's like, oh. So we don't, so that's one reason why I try to avoid changing something if they didn't bring it in for it. If there's not a problem for them, then don't fix it, right? Because now, okay, hey, your battery says 89%. It should be at 100. Okay, yeah, go for it. We swap it, and they see this message, important battery.
What is your recommendation to replace it? What percentage?
I think anything below 90, but I think I've seen 85% is still kind of good, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, anything below 90, you're going to experience some kind of like, it's not charging, it doesn't last that long as before. This one was at 71%, this phone, and I swapped it out for him. He's like, dude, my phone doesn't last anymore. All right, so let's go back to battery health. Yeah, it doesn't even show it anymore. It doesn't even show you if it's at 100%. So what I'm getting at is, yeah, that's right, I hate that. Let's upsell her a battery, or let's just check her battery, and if she needs it, let's replace it. Got to make sure she'll be okay with that important message. You don't want to have a customer that, oh, I trusted you to fix. You said I needed a battery, and now I'm getting a message that I never had before. No, what did you do to my phone? You know what I'm saying? Whereas if they really need it and it's actually fixing her problem, she doesn't care about that important message because it fixed her problem, which is not charging long. But other than that, guys, I guess that's where I stand with that stuff. Oh, see, unknown part.
Mm-hmm.
Unable to determine if your iPhone battery is a genuine Apple part. This could be because the part is non-genuine, not functioning as expected, or the installation is incomplete. Now imagine if you're a customer and you read that. Apple has updated the device information for this iPhone. Yeah. Battery, unknown part. Lost and bedroom fail. You lo quieres checar el
But
percentaje?
does it happen only on these type of phones?
Newer
On
phones.
On newer phones?
Yeah,
Okay.
because yours didn't do anything, right? It didn't
No,
say anything.
it didn't.
I think it's an iPhone X and above or the 11 and above. Battery health and charging. Maximum capacity, ni te enseña. It's supposed to stay 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, there has to be a chip in the
Mm-hmm.
genuine batteries.
Yeah. So, there we go, guys. Okay, 30 seconds. Counting. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This one's for sale. If you guys want to take it off my hands, $350, 256 gigabyte. Zelle, I'll ship it to you, including shipping. I bought it from my friend just to help him out. He needed money. I had just replaced the battery on it for him. Anything else? Anything. Miguel, you want to say anything or?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Thank you.
I'm kind of tired. Did you have breakfast?
I didn't.
No?
No.
What? How do you... Oh, because the stuff you ate last night? Energy? Like... Or just water? Coffee?
Just water. And there's no energy on water.
No. It's crazy.
Yeah, the energy is already in your body.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you watch a YouTube video, Roger, on how to open that?
Yeah.
The same exact model?
Yep.
What model is that? Man of a few words.
Is it Moto
That's you probably, no?
Me?
Yeah. Mundo who? Miguel?
Oh, I didn't read that.
The corners are so hard.
Yeah, you sure you're not supposed to heat it up?
He didn't.
You did?
He didn't. He just slid it across. But maybe do I heat it up?
You probably should. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.